Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Ronald the Peculiar One. I got an unboxing for you here of a portable rechargeable fan. It's supposed to come with 24,000 milliamps, basically 12,000 milliamp battery. So 2 batteries is supposed to come with. Remember, a milliamp is 1,000, or like 1,000 milliamps is basically 1 amp. So if you have 24,000 milliamps, that's 24 amps is supposed to be in the battery. So there you go. So let's get started on this unboxing real quick here, and we'll get done with this video. And I'll have you we'll go over the box real quick on every side, and pardon the reflections. Again, this is the best I can do under the circumstances. That's the top, and there's the website, which the brand is Wave Mill or Wav Mill or Wav Mill. And I'll go over all the sides, and then we'll open this. And supportable. Oops. I had to move stuff out of the way. That's what that was. Not much room. And I'll put it in an angle. And I'll go over the box. And there's 2 different colors right here. And it's supposed to be the orange one. You can see that's the orange. That's checked there. And of course, you guessed it, made in China. And that's the one side. And let's flip the other side. This is what it's supposed to. This is all the features it's supposed to have. And here, whoop. Put it in an angle. That reflection. Here, focus on my finger. And as you can see, everything there. It's supposed to come with 2 of them right there. It's supposed to come with 2 batteries. I got the one with 2 batteries. They had a coupon on Amazon for this. If you look at my other video of that one fan that I had, I'm not sure how long I had it, but yeah, the plastic disintegrated, and so I had to get me a different one. And all right, here's the back. I'll go over this twice in case it's not focusing correctly because of the reflections. I'll slowly do it, and then we'll go over the box again, this side again, here. All right, I'm gonna zoom in, and you can pause this so you can read everything. And we'll go up this way and over. Remember, you control the player, so if you want to see something specific on here, just rewind it and pause it. Just like so, and then I'll zoom back out. Let it sit there a second so that you can read it that way as well. Alright, that's the back. And we did the sides, we did the front, top, and of course just the bottom. Alright, let's open this up. My handy little knife here. And we'll just poke through it. And I have not opened this, so I don't know if it's damaged, or hopefully it's not damaged. And now let's see if I can get in here to open it here. I also got another unboxing, and I'll probably do that one as well. Put that up sometime. Okay, this is the first take of it. It's kind of just in there. It's not taped shut or anything. So, alright, let's go ahead and let me pull it out here. And see in there real quick. Comes with a wire. Set it down there. And then it only shows one battery, so that means that you better have the other battery in the fan. It was going to be a complaint. But yeah, that's it for the box. And there's one of the batteries. It's supposed to have two, so that means it better have one inside this fan. We'll find out in a second. I'm going to turn it on and see if there's one in it. But we'll go over the battery real quick here. You can read that and pause it. You can probably see it better than I can, whether it's focusing. And looks like a USB-C. And push the button once. Yeah, looks like it's fully charged. And here's the USB. I think that's hooks into it. And we'll take a look at the fan in just a second. I just want to... Hey, that light's still on. It's supposed to turn off. Weird. Maybe I ought to hold it. Huh. Maybe it turns itself off. But it looks like it's fully charged, so that's pretty much what the battery is. And remember, 1000 milliamps is 1 amp. So if you had a 500 milliamp, like cell phone battery or something like that, that's only half an amp. Just remember that 1000 milliamps is 1 amp. This is supposed to have two batteries, so that'd be 24,000 milliamps, which means it's 12,000 milliamps a piece. So this is supposed to be 12,000 milliamps, which is basically 12 amps. Supposed to hold 12 amps. And the light did turn off, so good. And this is what it comes with: a USB to USB-C. And we'll go ahead and unwrap that. And it's not too bad of the length. Usually they're only like that long or so. So that's nice. You can really see the full amount in there. And we'll go over the instructions real quick. You can pause this. And here we go. Got a little shadow there, but whatever it takes, right? Get it in camera for everybody. And you got it open in a different direction. It's not opening here. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do one. You can skip this. You can pause it, rewind it, do whatever you like. Remember, you're in charge of the player. I'm just kind of giving you an idea what you get here. And yeah, no, it's kind of difficult for me to do this, but you can, like I said, you can skip this and go to the next part of it if you want, or you can rewind it, or just sit there and replay the video over and over to your heart's content if you like. More power to you. Whatever you like doing. My content's for entertainment, learning something, and just passing the time. And maybe you'll learn something. And I can't really read that all that well, but it's bigger print than it usually is. It usually comes with. So if you struggle like I do with dinky print from China companies, then you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think that's it. and I'll show you this one again. And then we'll move on to the fan. Hopefully it's got that extra battery inside there. If not, it's going to be, like I said, Amazon's going to get a complaint. But alright, we got that done. Let me turn it. Turn it here. It's the bottom. Yep, it's got it. It's the battery right there. So cool. Came with 2, so no complaints. So all's good so far. And it can be hung upside down. It comes with a remote. Here's the hook right there. Nice. And you put this, hang it upside down. It doesn't really weigh a whole lot. I figure it probably weighs about, maybe a pound. That's about it, really. That comes with the remote here. This one doesn't oscillate, which basically means it's supposed to, you push a button and it spins like this. It don't do that. It's solid on here, so this does not turn. Yeah, it's like glued on or something. It's not going to turn anywhere. And that's basically what it is. It's not super big, but it's not super small either. And we can compare it with another little fan that I have here. Okay, I got a little tiny fan. It's about a little bit wider. Wider than a AA battery is this fan, so that way you know if you take a AA battery, it's about the size of this fan. As you can see, it's a little tiny fan. It's not the greatest. I'm thinking about doing a mod on this, putting a chargeable battery on it, see if it'll burn out or stay running for quite a long time. And it's not very good. Doesn't really. It's just 3 volts. So you can see it's just 3 volts. Not very loud. Yeah, so we'll compare it with the AA battery here. The length of the blade. Pull that out. But like I said, I might do a mod on that little 3 volt fan there. Okay. This is a AA battery, and if you put it in the center, but the blade is about the length. The blade is about the length of this AA battery. It's actually the same length as this AA battery. So now you know how big the blade is all the way around. If it goes all the way around, it's basically this size. So we'll see how good it is when I turn it on. But, I just wanted to give you a comparison so you know. It also comes with a light. I'll read the description for you real quick. It says 24,000 milliamp camping fan, detachable rechargeable battery, or operated fan with light and hook for tent, outdoor USB table fan with 4 speeds for picnic, barbecue, fishing, travel, hurricane, etc. And that's what it looks like. And again, we're comparing the blade with a AA battery. That's exactly the length, about the exact length of the fan blade. But it still looks okay to me. It's way better than this one. So it's the length of this, but the blade for that is about half the length of the AA battery. So I'm just giving you a comparison, being honest with you, everybody. And let me go ahead and open this up. Let's get this out of here. Oh, I'll let you read this. If you can read it. I like to put it in an angle because there's a reflection. Here. I know. It's definitely put the finger there so that you can, so it can focus a little bit. All right, and then that's what it is. It doesn't. It would have another button here if it oscillated or turned back and forth, but this one does not do that. But I wanted the extra 2 batteries, or I wanted 2 battery one is what I wanted, for the same price or whatever. So, and then it has this little plastic for the battery. We'll pull that out. Let's see what happens. We turn it on. That's not too bad for what it is. That's on one. That's on one there, so you can see it. Go over it real quick. Let's see if it'll focus. Come on, focus. Okay, that's one. That's 2. 3. And 4. That's not too bad. It does have a little bit of noise. You can get this, use this for your RV bathroom, use it for outside. I prefer you would probably just use it next to you. But it's not too bad, so it's not quiet. That's why I got it. So it's really quiet on low, like you're blowing air out your mouth type of feeling. That's if 2 people were blowing real hard on your face. And this is 3. I like that. Probably have it on full most of the time. Get some kind of noise out of it, background noise. I like a little bit of noise, a little bit of fan noise. Okay, that's that for the speeds. So it does work, and it does, like I said, it does not oscillate or turn, move. It's glued on there, so it's solidly, so it's not. This goes up and down. So and let's see. Yeah, this would be the turn it on. This would be to turn it on, turn it up, and of course turn it off. This is the timer. I think this is, leave that on low, and that turns off all the lights. This one here, so you don't have those on, but yet the fan is on. Turn it back on for display, or turn the display lights off, on. That's the sensor for the remote right there. And here we go. Here's the brightness, and this is the button for the brightness, I believe. And just two brightnesses to it. So yeah, that's that. And then you have a timer right here for how many hours you want. And you can see, you can read it, the hours on it yourself. There you go. And that's it. That's it. And then I'll turn that off. You gotta go through the sequences to turn it off. That's just how it is. It's not an on and off type thing. You gotta turn it on all the way up, and then we shut off. And here's the out port, 5.2 amp. Right there. USB. And there's that for the charger. And I guess you push these and get it out. The battery out, just like you see it. And here's the second battery. So it did have both the batteries, like I said. Isn't that nice? That will need to be charged up. Looks like one of the lights is gone. Well, come close to going dim there. But that's all there is to it. And then remember, you gotta line that up. It's a USB hookup, and if you look real close, the USB is right in there, way down there. Do this to get the camera to focus, and then you just slide it back in and be careful with it. Okay, and that's it. And remember to take it out. You use these thumbs, use your thumbs and push. And that's the fan back there for you. And we can hear it from behind of this as well. Turn it on. 2, 3, 4. I like it on 4. There's some noise to it. Not too bad. It's not too bad. Yep. Little convenient fan. And again, like I said, I compared it with this. Just get a AA battery, and that's the size of the blades. There's 3 blades. 3 blades on this. Is generic battery, but there you go. And that's the fan. That's the Wave Mill or Wav Mill. WAVMILL. And there you go, everybody. It's hard to get the oscillating one with the extra batteries. That's why I got this one. It didn't oscillate though. It didn't, you know, this doesn't turn back and forth, but that's all right. It's light, so you can just do what you want. You can have it like this. You can turn it. You know, you can hang it upside down. I say it's about a pound. I'm gonna say it's about a pound, half a pound of weight. So it's quite firm. So it's not like you feel like you're gonna break it or anything. But that's it. That's it. That's the fan. And I had a 30% save coupon discount on it. So it would be, for this one with 2 batteries, it would have been $35.14, but I got it for like $25 plus tax. There was tax to it, so close to, I'll just say close to $30 for it. And well, there you go, everybody. That's the unboxing of this one. They also had it where you could get 3 batteries, which would have cost even more, but I don't think 3 batteries, I think that would be overkill. These batteries should probably last, it probably could last, you know, I have no idea, I haven't tested it yet. But like I said, the other one that unfolded, that did do this, but it did oscillate, and it had the telescope, you know, those antennas that go to expand the height. That one broke on me. It deteriorated. The fan went. The fan plastic around the motor, the plastic deteriorated and it just crumbled. I'm not sure how long I had it. You have to look at the video. Maybe I can find it and put it up on the link or in the description. If not in the description, I can say how long it was before it broke. I don't think it was even a year. It could have been about a year, month. I'll look it up, and if I can get the link, you can see it at the top of the video when you first start this video. Or just down in the description, I'll just tell you how long it was before it broke, because it just broke not too long ago, maybe a week ago from this video was made. So yeah, so I needed a new fan. I wanted a battery operated one that charges, so that I can move it around, but it does not. With the other one, you would see in the video, this piece would just go and become you know, higher height. It had a platform, yeah, but but there you go. Let me move this back over. But yeah, and it comes with this wire, but you'll have to have your own charger. It needs to be up to 2 amp charger for charging these batteries. 5 volt 2 amp. A lot of the USB plug-in to your wall in your house usually goes from 1 amp to 2 amps. It depends on what you buy, but a lot of the newer ones, I think they have it's 1 to 2 amp USBs. We have several USB ports to charge your stuff through the wall outlet. I think mine is a 2 amp. It could be 1, but you want 2 amp 5 volt to charge these, because it'll take too long if you just have half that. So there you go, everybody. That is my unboxing and sort of a review. Well, not really. It's just kind of unboxing, kind of demonstration of it. But so one battery came inside this, and the other one was at the bottom of the box. So that's what I wanted. And you can also use these as charging banks. That's another reason why I got these, because it would have been cheaper to get these than buying a charger bank. And you get a fan with it. So you can use this to charge your phones with as well. And you have 2 of them. So you can take one of these on the go, and you can take the fan and leave the battery in this. Take this with you too if you want. So if you're out in your car on break from work or whatever, you can charge your phone up, or you can just plug it into your cigarette lighter or whatever you have, depending on what kind of car you have, and do it that way if you like. So so there you go. So far it's not too bad. What I see, well, it's supposed to have a 2-year warranty, or you can buy a 2-year warranty for this. So that means a lot of times those warranties are kind of scams. Every once in a while the warranties work, meaning that you'd be glad you got the warranty because it broke on you before the 2 years. But a lot of times when you see a warranty that says 2 years, chances are the product you're buying will last 2 years without the warranty. Not all the time, but most of the time you kind of look at the warranty, and that kind of tells you how long the product will last. Like with that fan that I got that deteriorated, I'm not sure how long it lasts. I'll have to look it up, like I said. But in that case, it probably the warranty might have come in play. But a lot of these things ain't worth buying the warranty, because if you take care of them and they were put together correctly, they'll last you a year or 2 anyway. So, or maybe even longer, depending on how much you use. I like to use fans a lot, so I put that last one through the test, and boy, it did not last long. It lasted maybe a year or so, I think. So yeah, this one's supposed to, with the warranty, is supposed to last 2 years, but I don't have a warranty on it, so it should last 2 years. Just what you would assume, right? If you take care of it. So there you go, everybody. Thank you so much for watching and bearing with my video. And then there you go. And moving on to the next video, everybody. Take care.